Monday morning, 7:09. 7 o'clock is the worst time to be on the freeway heading into town. It's when the traffic is at its worst. But we got a beautiful sunrise to help out with the pain of sitting in traffic. We started work today at 5 o'clock. Came in at 5, got checked in, and dispatch had left 4 runs for us to get started on first thing in the morning. All 4 are coming from the shipping terminal, and all 4 are going to the Navy supply distribution. Again, that's one of the major shopping centers on the island, seeing how 10% of the island is military. More than 10%. So they do a lot of business this time of year. So the shipping terminal didn't open until 6, so I went ahead and bobtailed over to the Navy supply distribution because they open at 5:30. And picked up an empty container and took that into the shipping terminal. Picked up the first full, took that back to the Navy supply distribution. Put it on dock 10, and then picked up a second empty, which is what we're hooked up to now. Taking it back to the shipping terminal. Got 3 more. I'm not really sure if they've come off the ship yet, but we got lucky with the first one, so. When we get into the shipping terminal, we'll give the tower a call and see if any of them are available. That's where we're at this Monday morning. Another beautiful day in Hawaii. Looks like somebody on a motorcycle just got... It doesn't look good, I don't think. I think he's gonna make it. Nobody's helping him. It's a dangerous spot because there's a lot of homeless here. They run across the on-ramp here for the freeway all day long, and it's adults, kids, chronics, everybody. They're always running across the freeway there to go from wherever to wherever. It's become a really bad location for that because they put like a low-income development right in that area. That didn't help. Anyway, we're working on our second full container. Going down to the Navy supply distribution. I'm sure now they're going to have a big investigation right there at the on-ramp. It's going to mess up the traffic all next couple hours. Another day in paradise. It's 11:35. We're working on our 9th container movement of the day. And we've just been picking up empties from the Navy supply distribution and then taking back fulls. So we've taken 4 fulls And now this is our 5th empty. After this, I don't have any more fulls to pick up, so we'll have to check in with dispatch, see what else they got. But we're gonna get this stripped off here at strip pile 8, stack 32. That's should be down on the end here. Stripped off. Chassis part. We can finish up our lunch. This hasn't been a dull moment this morning. It's not even 12 and we've done 9 movements already. But it went by in a flash. That's what happens when you stay busy. It just makes time fly. And we'll go down to the waterfront on a Monday and see what the ships are doing. It should be lunchtime. They usually break for lunch around 11:15, and it's 11:30, 11:38. So probably not a whole lot going on. Cranes are not working at the moment. Decks are off, so they're working the lower decks. It's a small ship, so it should go pretty fast. It'll be gone by this afternoon, probably. It's found an empty stall, but it's going to be a little tight getting into it. 45-footer. This is the problem. Gotta get the angle just right, otherwise you can't straighten out. Let's try this one. There we go. Finish up lunch. We'll use the restroom. Check in with dispatch in that order. It's 4:46. 4:46 on a Monday. We are actually working on our 15th container movement of the day. And that's probably why I haven't had the camera on. Just been a little too busy. But now we're stuck in the rush hour Christmas traffic here on Nimitz Highway. Making our way back to our terminal. We got an empty 40-foot container that we picked up from a medical supply distributor out in the Campbell industrial area. We took a risk and went out there after 3 o'clock and delivered the container at 4 o'clock. Found out that they actually stay open till 5, so it wasn't that big a deal. But normally they wanted their deliveries before 3, so we're trying to get him on the phone to see if he would be all right to come late. Nobody answers, and we just chanced it. And everything worked out well. Got to see an old OG warehouse worker that he was kind of surprised to see me. I was surprised to see him. I hadn't seen him in years. And he's working with the medical supply company now. So we got a chance to get caught up a little bit. Looks like traffic's moving a little bit better now. So yeah, usually in the afternoon, Nimitz Highway gets busy in both directions because Waikiki, with all the hotels, is a place where a lot of Christmas parties and holiday parties take place. And so they get booked up, and next thing you know, every day during the Christmas holiday season, come this time of day, 4 o'clock, people start making their way into Waikiki to go to parties and what have you. So it can get pretty bad. And then of course the Alamana Shopping Center is right next door to Waikiki, so that adds to it. It is one of the largest shopping centers in the world. Not the largest, but it's up there in the top 10, I think. I was listening to the radio, and they were reading an article about which malls are good for a workout as far as walking the mall. And Ala Moana is actually one of the largest malls in the world to walk. I think it's, if you walk every floor, around 7 miles of walking. I don't know how many stores you'd be passing, but I'm pretty sure there's hundreds, probably close to 300 stores there. So yeah, it's pretty busy this time of year. The big news of the day for me, though, is I turned in my letter of retirement today. Made it an official. Sent out the emails, put the letter in the boxes of the management. Got a hold of the HR department. Let them know that end of the year, that'll be it for driving onto a new adventure. Not really sure what it's going to be exactly, but I'll figure it out. There will be traveling involved. Probably once a year to the mainland and once or twice a year to the neighbor islands. Sure, there's going to be a few cruises. And my wife wants to do the train in Alaska. There's a few things on the bucket list. There was another article in the paper that living in Hawaii, the average lifespan of most Americans is 76 years old, but in Hawaii, the average Hawaiian lives to be 79. So I'm hoping I live as long as my dad did. He lived to be 87. That's a lot of years of retirement. My dad retired there when he was 72. So I'm only 65. So if worse comes to worse, I may be back. It's not what I'm planning though. I want to do the fun stuff first. So we got to find some place in the yard to park this. They're double stacking, so that means the yard is full. It's an empty, so they'll dump it first thing tomorrow morning. Stack it on 11. Make it quick, the battery's out of power. We're going to shut it down. It was a very quick, fast, busy Monday. We did 15 container movements. We drove 180 miles. We got to do my favorite run over to the Kaneohe Marine Corps base. But we did a lot because we were just doing the Navy supply distribution back and forth 4 times, so that was 8 loads real fast. Gonna head on home. I feel like cooking, so we're gonna cook up a big pot of beans, roast some vegetables, and make a salad to go with the rice. That'll be dinner. Just, they're all sides. Roasted vegetables, beans, rice, salad. But then I can eat that the rest of the week also as a side, and there's already barbecue chicken left over from the weekend, so that'll be the protein. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Aloha.